Buenas jornadas and welcome to my channel. So today I figured we would do a new makeup releases videos, give you guys my thoughts, opinions on new releases. I feel like we've just been bombarded by a million releases, which is exciting, but also not exciting for most of our bank accounts. So we are gonna get into this video. Please don't forget to subscribe before we get started. I would really appreciate it. And let's go ahead and dive in. Okay, so I moved over so I could pop up some pictures. This look is on my Anastasia Volume 3, if you guys want to see how I did this. I feel so put together today. It's like I have my lashes. I spent time on my hair, even though that never looks like I do. But anyways, so there are so many holiday releases. I've talked about this in previous videos, or maybe I haven't posted them yet, I don't know, but I feel very much like I need to slow it the F down. I'm like, I don't need any more palettes. I want to get used to the ones I just bought. I am just, I'm overwhelmed by releases, and I'm like, calm down. I will say I don't generally buy a lot of holiday stuff. I just find that, one, the quality usually isn't the same. It could be in my head, but I feel like the quality is never as good. And then, to be honest, it's like, as a YouTuber, I have so much stuff that I want to continuously use on my channel, so I don't want to get limited edition stuff, you know what I mean? Unless it really pulls at my heartstrings. So Too Faced is releasing their holiday stuff. Their Spice and Everything Nice makeup set, Pumpkin Spice eyeshadow palette, Pumpkin Spice Ultra Plus lip gloss. I mean, the palette looks pretty. It doesn't look like anything unique. I feel like we all have these colors, or I definitely know that I have these colors. So for me, it's an easy pass on this collection. I will say, the Pumpkin Spice, maybe the lip gloss, I might swatch that. It might end up in my cart somehow. Lip products I can never get enough of. There's never a time where I'm like, I have too many. But the eyeshadow palette, I feel like I can pass on. I'm not too into it. And then the Kylie Cosmetics is coming out with the, I think you say it Balmain? Maybe? Collection. And it's already out. I did pass on this. I feel like the lip combo looks so nice. I'm really happy that she finally started doing darker lip liners with her kits, rather than just the same color, because I feel like no one really does that unless it's a red, you know what I mean? But the collection looks cute. But it's not anything out of this world either. I love mints. But I was kind of just her eyeshadow palettes, I feel like she has some great quality products, and I feel like she just gets knocked down a lot. But I actually really enjoy a lot of Kylie's stuff. It's just the eyeshadow palettes always seem a little bit pricey for what they are. I haven't tried an eyeshadow palette of hers for over a year. The last one I bought was for her birthday collection, her 21st birthday. And I honestly just never reach for it. I have better quality, so I am always interested to know if her quality has improved since then. But I mostly am always stuck on her eye glazes, the liquid eye shadows or something like that. But the palettes I'm that's a little pricey for what you are. This one is $42 for 9 shades. And I'm just kind of you haven't pulled me in enough to want me to spend that much in terms of an eyeshadow palette. But it does look pretty. Okay, and then Hourglass's holiday collection, I can't believe I'm saying holiday collection. It's still in the 90s outside, and I'm just so not ready for holidays. For me, I've already talked about this. Christmas is just, it's stressful. I don't like Thanksgiving either. I don't like the food on Thanksgiving. I'm always it's mushy. It's for old people. I don't like it. My dad makes pasta now, and I'm very happy about that, because we were all just kind of who loves turkey? If you love turkey, let me know. But I always feel no matter what way you cook it, it's never that great. It's always just kind of okay. I like it the day after in a turkey sandwich. But other than that, I'm I stopped being a Debbie Downer, okay, about the holidays. I swear I'm not the Grinch, even though that's what my family called me growing up. My heart's too small. Hourglass is coming out with a lot of products. I love Hourglass products in general, but I've noticed that they're so pricey, and I still have so much of these products. And yes, although I'm oh, it'd be so nice to have it all in one little kit, it's just not practical for me to like spend that type of money. I'm really trying to draw it back, and I'm like, okay, you don't need this. And to be honest, I don't love the clear packaging. I feel like it kind of cheapens the product. I don't know if you guys, let me know if you guys feel the same, but like I'm really not digging like the packaging this year. Like it looks like Tupperware to me. Okay, and then Charlotte Tilbury is coming out with the Pillow Talk collection. I like she's adding to the Pillow Talk collection. I feel like there's a lot of Pillow Talk products. I do have the lipstick, which I absolutely love. The lady convinced me to get that for like my wedding, and I wore it, but then I still added a lighter nude in there, so I have it. It's pretty, but it's not my favorite like lipstick by any means. And then she's coming out with a gloss in Pillow Talk, and a limited edition palette of pops, which I think that they are gorgeous. I did see these at Sephora, and I did swatch them, and they speak to me. So I love, I've already said like I love mint in this video. Now I'm like, I also love rose gold. What don't I love? Okay, I don't love silver. Okay, there you go. But it is really pretty, but it's pricey, and I just don't feel like I'm gonna get that much use out of it to where I'm like, okay, I need to really, really buy this. You know what I mean? But yeah, 4 shades for $53. I'm going to try to hold off on this one. Maybe it's for a VAB sale, it'd be worth it, but I know I just bought that Pat McGrath one that was $65 for 4 shades. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, stop it. Stop. And then one that I'm kind of excited for, I'm not going to get it right away, but Colourpop did release tinted moisturizer, which I don't know how I feel about them. I haven't tried enough to know. I really, really want to try Thrive Cosmetics, but I feel like for the price, like $14, you get it's the hyaluronic acid tinted moisturizer. They also came out with a hyaluronic acid mist, the beauty sponge, and the whole kit for $25. So definitely very affordable, and the reviews I've seen have been pretty good. But I'm also like on that line of like, do I really like tinted moisturizer? Like if I'm going to spend the time on my face, I feel like I want my face to like look a little bit better. It's kind of like that. Have you guys seen that meme where it's like, yeah, of course I look different with makeup. You think I spent all this money on bronzers and liquid and eyeshadows to look the same? You know, so that's this. I'm kind of on the fence about it, but so far the reviews look really pretty, so I'm not opposed to trying it, and especially for the price, it'd be a good one to just try to see if I even like tinted moisturizer. I think it says it's only online. I would really love it if it came into Ulta though, to be able to choose like a good shade. And then Benefit is coming out with a new brow product. It's the Brow Styler 2-in-1 wax pencil and powder in 8 shades, $34. So I say that not because I feel like it's like super pricey, but I just bought a few Benefit brow products when they were having the 21 days of beauty in Ulta. So I'm pretty good, and I got those for like $11 a piece. So I am set for a while in brow products, so this just doesn't interest me. I kind of like how big it is because I feel like I lose my eyebrow pencils. Like they just grew legs and ran away. They were like, your brow. Okay, I had to pause. My sister called from Saudi Arabia. Of course, the whole time we're just both like, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? But I always love talking to her, so it's fine. So anyways, now that all the cars have come to my neighborhood, Kat Von D is coming out with a new palette, and I don't know, like, I feel like Kat Von D back in the day was like such a, like everyone loved it, you know what I mean? And now I just feel like, I don't know if it's because of the drama she got involved in, but it just feels like the brand, like no one's excited for the brand. I still use a few products. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I don't, you know what I mean? But I try to just take myself out of all the drama of makeup and just buy things that I want to buy, or else I feel like I wouldn't buy from anyone, you know? Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone, yeah, I don't even want to get into it. But anyways, she is releasing a new palette. It is the new Lolita Por Vida, but it's $24. It's 18 shades and it's $49.50. I'm just okay about it. Like, it's kind of like I said, it's hard to want to support when it's like so many people are really upset about it, and I just don't even want to get involved. But it doesn't look like it's a pretty palette. I'll say that. It does look like a really pretty like fall palette for sure. But it's just not my speed. Like I have some Kat Von D palettes that I've had, and I've barely touched them. So it's an easy pass for me. Right now, palettes are an easy pass just because I'm like, you can't afford anymore. I still have more palettes I need to review, and it just, yeah, my mind's going to explode. So palettes are a pretty easy pass for me. There are some that do look really pretty. Um, Lorac Cosmetics, I feel like they're usually boring. But this palette actually looks really, really pretty. It's the Lorac Pro palette, and I feel like it looks like a good freaking palette. I feel like it looks a lot interesting more than their usual ones. So this looks really nice. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on it. I still need to do more looks with the Anastasia. I did get all 3 volumes. That's what's on my eyes, so I will pop it up here, but those are probably going to be my main focus. I also want to dip back into my Natasha Denona. I just got this little new like Pat McGrath palette that I reviewed. So I just have a lot of palettes, so I am going to pass on almost all palettes. So instead of talking about palettes, let's talk about some other things. Ooh, something that I think looks so pretty, and I did swatch a few in store, was the Huda Beauty lipsticks. I like her Power Bullet lipsticks. I feel like I can never find the color though that's just like my shade, you know? So this one though, I feel like a lot of them. I kind of want a lot of these. I love 90s lips colors like the browns, and these are just very fall appropriate. They look really pretty. I swatched a few of the pinks. Actually, the pink is what I was wearing in this video, but it's hard to I mean, they're just expensive. Like, I mean, I know that like I've paid for expensive lipsticks for sure, but I don't feel like you get that much product in them. Like if you go look at them in store, like they're pretty tiny. And I'm just like $25 is what I believe they are for. And I'm like, if it was just if it was like $22, like 21, just something, $24.99. Just that $25 mark is usually when I'm just like, nope, wait for a Sephora VAB sale. So I want them. I swatched them. They actually look, they're pretty. They're really pretty. I can't do it right now. I can't do it, Captain. You know, I'm just like, no, don't. Some other really pretty things came out. Carrot Beauty Official. I've never tried anything from them, but they've come out with some really pretty colorful palettes. For me, it's just more of the fact like, other than the Anastasia Pro, because it's hard not to say that. I'm pretty much done with color. Okay, like that is my one commitment to myself. You are done for color right now. No more colorful palettes. I don't need them. I don't need them. Please tell me again. Like, but for right now, just like no more. But they do look really pretty and they're affordable. So, I mean, if you guys have ever tried them, let me know. But I'm going to try to resist. Okay, and then next, Lime Crime Cosmetics is coming out with a lot of stuff. They're a brand I'm always interested in. Like, I always see something and I'm like, ooh. But for some reason, it just doesn't bring me to, like, buy it. I don't know what it is. I've heard so many mixed things on their brand. I did buy a lip gloss because the lip glosses were 30% off during the Ulta 21 days. And I love it. It's gorgeous. I love the formula. It reminds me of like Fenty and Kylie's formulas. So I feel like I want to try some of this stuff, but I don't know what it is. I haven't pulled the trigger yet. So let me know if you guys have tried Lime Crime. They're coming out with quite a few palettes. I like how like the one is very winter, like Christmas looking for sure. But nothing is really like speaking to me right now. Like if I think of holiday palettes, like I think of green, which I already have like in my all the Pat McGrath shadows. That's kind of like my Christmas look, if you will. And then New Year's is like all about the glitter eyeshadows, everything you can find. But when you think about it, it's like it's one night. You know, what are you gonna wear? Like we gotta find something to do. I am a big believer in dressing up for New Year's. Like Italy and New Year's was the most fun, and here it's a little sad. But I used to really look forward to New Year's. Yeah, but like in Italy, you dress up and you go out for an entire night. Like they lock you in, which I feel like if you did that here, people would freak out. But they'll lock you in so that everyone can drink and they take your keys. They serve you breakfast in the morning. It's a whole night of eating and dancing and more eating. And it's a great time. So I wish they had something like that here because I feel like it'd be it was just something that we always looked forward to. And like here, it's just kind of pay like an extra $100 to get into this block party and be cold and stand outside, you know? But anyways, Milani is coming out with some new glosses. This is one I'll probably look at. I generally, when I buy groceries, I'm just like, groceries and a gloss, or just, you know, something I can grab. So I'm interested to see more swatches of it. So far, they've only shown like a really hot pink one, but I don't think I've tried any Milani glosses. So I am interested in that. Okay, and then lastly, Dragon Beauty by Nikita Dragon. She's coming out with like a little palette as well. I'm not mad at it. It's just not something I really need, to be honest. Like every time I've bought a palette that has multiple things in it, I just don't end up reaching for it half as much. Do you guys see me like almost fall forward? This chair is on its last legs. I have to hammer it in every time before I film. Like, it's bad. I don't know if it's a sign that I'm gaining weight or something, but this chair cannot hold me. And I'm like, this is my fault for buying it on sale. But it's really bad. But the Nikita Dragon, like the contour shades look nice, and it comes with 2 highlights, and it comes with a blush. It's $42. I've never tried anything from Dragon Beauty, and maybe if it came to Sephora or Ulta and I could swatch it and kind of test out the formula, I'd be more interested in it. But right now, I'm just like, I don't know enough about it to want to pay that much. You know what I mean? And one of the contour shades looks super deep, so I know I wouldn't get use out of that shade. And there's a purpley highlight in there. So I probably wouldn't use at least those 2 products. And I believe the blush has a shimmery blush, which you guys know my thoughts on that. So it's just not worth it for the whole thing for me. I think it's great for people that don't have giant collections, that aren't obsessed with makeup. But yeah, I think that is about it. I'm sure there's going to be way more holiday collections and palettes and just everything. Since I've bought so much stuff, I just want to focus on that. And then, you know, we know that like Sephora VIP has their sale in November, and that's usually when I try to just like get little things like lipsticks and stuff that I was interested in. But right now I'm just like, you need a break. So I hope that this new makeup release was still interesting for you guys. But yeah, I'm not going to commit to buying anything else right now. I'm just going to like get a hold of your shit. So let me know which things you guys are interested in. I love to hear it. You will satisfy my cravings by letting me know about things that you guys are loving. So that is it from me. Please don't forget to subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one.